Hey guys, happy Wednesday and welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are having a great day. So today, as you saw by the title, I'm going to be showing you how I take my Poshmark photos. I use this technique for my outfit of the day posts on Instagram as well. So I'm going to be taking you through that, all the apps that I use, the editing software, what I do to edit my photos. It's really very simple, and let's just get started. So I always start by opening my front window right here. It lets natural light in, and I open this one as well to let this light in. I'm trying to get as much light as possible on this back blank wall right here. So as you can see, I have my hanger up here where I hang my items just for those regular like hanging photos, and then I will take it off and just have this plain white background for my modeling shot. I want to show you guys this right here. So I am standing with my back on the wall right now, and this is where I set my phone. I just stack up a bunch of pillows and use that as like a tripod. I know I could just buy a tripod, but why would I spend money when I don't need to? You know, there's a little hack. Don't spend money if you don't need to. I personally like to take all of my hanging photos first so that I can go ahead and steam the item, get all the measurements taken, and then I save the modeling shots for last. Alrighty, so now I'm going to do my modeling shot. So I always wear these, you know, just plain dark high-rise skinny jeans. I think a good pair of high-waisted skinny jeans is perfect to pair with anything, just to show off a general style of the item. So with this shirt, I've just French tucked it in. It's not tucked in the back, because obviously I'm just taking photos from the front, so there's no need for me to do that. I may unbutton another button. Let's see if I can get it. Yeah, I think one more button really shows off like a cute little style. And then here's my go-to poses. I put a hand in the pocket, I pop the hip out, I do two pockets, put the elbows back, whatever just looks good. And I'm using my front facing camera right now so I can see what it looks like in the camera. And I use an app called Photo Timer. I will leave it linked down below. It is for iPhone. I'm sure there's an Android version as well, but that's what I use. And you can take, I think, up to 10 or 15 photos at a time. And that really helps me. And again, I just use my front facing camera and it gives me great pictures. I've never had any issue with them coming out blurry. So that's what I'm gonna do. Another tip is to put your hair up and out of the way, because you don't want hair hanging down. It doesn't show the whole garment. So I always put my hair up. And yeah, I don't go overboard on accessories or anything like that. I just want to show the general shape, what it looks like on the body, maybe even a way to wear it, like with the French tuck. Obviously, I'm not going to wear it out. I will style it a little bit, but I want the styling to be focused on the garment and not other things, you know, because some people, you know, they may not have a gold chain necklace or whatever. So usually I don't go over the top with accessories. I just put on a good pair of high-rise skinny jeans and style the top. Now, if it's a dress or a skirt, I'll style it with the top instead of jeans. That's self-explanatory. But here we go. I'm going to show you guys how I photograph this real quick.
Three, two, one. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1.
So there is one downfall to working with sunlight, and that is this, where the sun goes behind a cloud or it gets wonky, and now I have all these weird lines on my perfectly white wall. So now I have to wait for the sun to fix itself. How exciting. So I do want to mention that I don't model all of my items. I only model items that I think look better on a body, like the hanger just doesn't do it justice. Items that I don't model obviously are jeans that don't fit me. Honestly, most of the time I don't model jeans unless, again, they look better on a body. Pants that don't fit me, things that don't fit me in general. Obviously, I'm not going to risk ripping them for the sake of a photo, so I will not model those items. And then t-shirts, just plain t-shirts. We all know how a t-shirt fits. So typically I won't model t-shirts. There are some like cropped t-shirts that I like to model just to show how cropped it is on a body. But I don't always model t-shirts. It also depends on my mood if I'm feeling like modeling that day or not. So before I switched to modeling photos, there were some items that I had obviously photographed on a hanger. I think they're sitting and not selling because they are photographed on a hanger. That's what I'm doing with this tank top right now, is re-photographing the cover shot, because it is a beautiful vintage Victoria's Secret cami, and I think it would be great for fall with the dark florals, especially if you live in a warmer climate where you don't really get fall. But it's been sitting in my closet for months, and I think it's because it's on a hanger and people have a hard time envisioning wearing lingerie as a styled outfit, because a lot of people just don't think that way. They don't think to, oh, like I'm gonna wear that cami as a top. So that's what I'm doing. I'm just gonna show it off as a top and as an outfit with jeans, and hopefully that helps to sell it. So we will see. All right, so to edit my photos on Poshmark and on Instagram, I just use the VSCO app, and I don't use any of their filters. I just up the exposure, mess with the contrast. I have a recipe that I have created and saved, so all I have to do is click on it and then adjust it from there if it needs more exposure to match the rest of my photos. So this helps me keep a theme on both Poshmark and Instagram. I will leave linked down below a video you can watch, a tutorial on how to make your own presets on VSCO, but that's just what I'm doing right here. I'm going to crop it to be square so that it's, you know, nice and formatted for Poshmark, and I don't have to worry about it when I get there. This is my recipe. It shows, you know, the contrast, exposure, saturation, and whatnot that I have it set on. The clarity, I will leave a list of those down below so you guys can preset them in your own VSCO app. And this is what it ends up looking like. Very nice and white and pretty. And sometimes I'm not exactly set on which photo I would like to use, so I will take another photo and edit it and just see which one I like better. This just helps with my process. You know, I like to get the best photo that I possibly can, and sometimes it's hard to envision that without editing it, so that's what I'm doing here. And now I have a couple of options to choose from for when I list this item on Poshmark. So like I said before, some items the lighting got a little bit darker. That's just the downside to working with sunlight. You can't control the lighting. So sometimes I have to adjust the exposure. Sometimes I have to amp up that exposure, and I have to tweak some things. So that's what I'm doing here. You just got to play with it. You know, it may take you a couple tries. Just put it side by side with your other photos. They don't have to match perfectly. Just, you know, get a little more of a vibe. I even went back and amped up the exposure even a little more to make it match after this. So just play around with it. Don't be scared. Nothing's permanent. So just tweak it until you've got the perfect result for you. So I wasn't sure if I was dead set on that pose, so again, I'm just going in, I'm going to pick another photo, see if that pose maybe looks better and shows it off better. You want the best result that you possibly can get. Obviously, this cover photo is going to be your customer's first impression of the item, so you want it to be the best photo that you can possibly make it. So now, after editing this photo, I know that I do, in fact, like the first one better, but I never would have known that if I hadn't tried this other pose, so I'm glad that I decided to do that. Alrighty, so that's it. That's how I take my pictures. That's how I edit my pictures. Now you know. I hope it was helpful. If you guys have any more questions, let me know down in the comments below. I will be happy to answer them. If you like this video, please be sure and give it a thumbs up on your way out. If you haven't already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and join our family. We would love to have you. I put new videos out every Wednesday and Friday, and I will see you guys on Friday. Bye, guys.